Hi, how are you? My name is Pete, and in this quick video I'm gonna show you the best way to farm Mutagel and Mutagen in ARK Genesis 2. So before we start, I just want to mention that all the footage you're gonna see in the background, it's recorded in a single player on a standard setting, so one time gathering, everything is one time. I was trying to get as close as possible to official server settings, but of course, that being a single player, that might be slight differences. Which brings me to the footage you see in the background. The reason I show it to you is that you can compare it to your own settings on your own server. So in this footage you can see me using all the usual stuff in the Mutagel biome. So at first I was using the pickaxe, then mining drill, mantis, magmasaur, and finally the text strider. But either way I was only getting maximum around 5 or 6 Mutagel per node. Another problem with this method is that you need to wait for the biome to appear. And the Mutagel biome appears every time you see the white drops. In case you didn't learn or don't want to learn all them colors what biomes they represent, I suggest you download this simple mod called Genesis 2 Space Biome Indicator, and that will allow you to craft a simple tool that upon using, it will show you exactly what space biome is active at the moment, no matter where you are on the map. So I'm pretty sure you're already aware of all the methods that you just saw on the screen, so let me show you the other method. Now for this method all you really need is the strider with the excavation rig. It doesn't really even have to be a high level one, so it's totally doable pretty much at the beginning of the game. Once you have the strider, you want to go into Rockwell innards. And the specific location I'm talking about is right underneath the Rockwell heart, which is just beside the Rockwell terminal where you can summon the final boss. Now before you do anything, I would suggest you first clean out the area of all the aggressive dinos around it. Usually there isn't very many dinos that spawn around here, and if they do you can kite them into the acid pool. The only thing you have to really worry about are the tentacles, which will constantly spawn, but luckily they die from one shot. Once the area is clean, it's totally up to you. You can either bring the strider all the way from the entrance, but you would definitely need some assistance like a Giga or a good Rex with a good saddle, or alternatively, if your server allows it, you can just download the strider straight from the terminal, which is right above the pool. Once you download the strider, you want to jump down. Just remember to jump off of it just before it hits the ground so it won't get damaged. And once you're in the position, you want to start gathering the Mutagel. The Mutagel in this place is all over the acid pool, so it's all over that central pillar. So if you want, you can go around and gather all of it. As you can see, I only did one site, and just from that one site, I got almost 250 Mutagel in a space of literally 10 seconds. Now, as far as I know, those Mutagel nodes, they respawn every 10 to 15 minutes on official servers, so the waiting time depends on your server settings. Now, once you gather all the Mutagel nodes, there's a couple of options you can do. Depends how far into the game you are. You can either build a transmitter and just upload your dino and get out of there. You can use the fast travel option on your strider and leave him with some kind of guarding dino like a Giga or Rex, or you can just teleport out of it. And then you can come back in the next 10 to 15 minutes and check this spot again. Unless you're playing on a faster respawn timer, then you can just keep on going. As you can see here, out of curiosity, I set my single player settings to 0 respawn time, and it just constantly gathers the nodes. To give you an idea, on the same settings, the average metal node takes about a minute and a half before it respawns. However, those Mutagel nodes respawn instantly. Now, I hope you find this video useful. If you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.